Hello guys, we're out here at the range loading up the magazines for the new G3 that we done the tabletop on. We're going to shoot it today just like the TH9, the G2C that we're going to shoot each time we come to the range for a stand the test of time kind of deal, I guess. I've already done the tabletop on this gun. I will say that some of the things that I like about it versus Taurus's in the past is that I do like it aesthetically. I've never again thought that I would say that about a semi-auto Taurus. I do like some of their revolvers. I've never liked aesthetically how the Tauruses look. But that's not the case with this one. It does not, like the TH9, it does not have the ambidextrous controls or anything. Again, unless you're a lefty weirdo like Trey, that doesn't really matter. It does have, unlike on the G2C originally, that is, it does have a nice positive mag release and snap back into place. I do like that. That's something that I really do like about this one. The slide lock is very, you just barely touch it and it releases the slide. That didn't seem to be the case with the G2C or the TH9, and that's good. I like that. The controls seem to be a little more free, work a little better than it was. And like I said, the G2C, it is working out. It is coming around, I guess. I actually really like the gun. I think Trey's going to like the trigger on this one because it is different. It still does have a long travel just like on the G2C, not quite as long. Got a different trigger safety in it. But I think he's going to like this one a little better. I may not, because I enjoyed the G2C, but this is the G3. I guess they're going to call it the upgrade from the I'm sorry, this is the G3. I guess they're going to call it an upgrade from the G2C. And we're going to see again if it runs today. Like we said on all the other videos, we've talked so much smack about Taurus. We're just Taurus impressed, as Trey said on one of the other videos so far that they have ran. And he's even said and made a comment in one of the videos we did earlier today that he's kind of sort of becoming a fan. Or no, what did he say? He said they stepped up their game a little.
Taurus impressed.
Right, and they stepped up their game a little bit, he said. So I think that's probably true. Because like I said, I've never had a Taurus to get through a magazine. We had a few little hiccups with the TH9. We're going to keep shooting it. Again, I did not clean it before the video. We're going to see what happens, over time. Time will tell is all I can say about that. And but again, we put another what was it, 150 rounds I think through the G2C today.
Yeah.
Still no hitches whatsoever, none, not even ammo related. I'm really becoming a fan of that gun at that price. Seriously, 180 bucks for a gun that performs, shoots that accurate. I think maybe if I throw some sights on it, I might be a huge fan of it. That's the only thing I really don't like about it is the sights. So we're going to shoot this today. I'm going to put 2 magazines through it. It has one 15-round magazine, one 17-round magazine. I'm going to let Trey do the same thing on each target like before. Then we're going to kind of pause out on you because we're going to put 200 rounds through it today, just like we did the TH9, and we're going to as well with the G2S. So we are going to try for accuracy on these ones that I guess the first shots we put through it. This is the first time we've shot it. We've not tested it out. We've not practiced with it prior to this video. This is the first time we've shot it. You're seeing it just as we do. I did not clean the gun prior to this. I know a lot of people asked me that, so I felt the need not to, because I felt like they wanted to see it right out of the box, like say a Glock or something. And then again, we're going to pause the video. We're going to get up to somewhere around 60, 65 rounds, and then we'll come back in. We'll let you know if we had any failures beyond these first 4 magazines. and tell you what we think a little bit about it. So let's go bang bang.
Let's do it.
We're definitely gonna be zooming in on that target.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and get a good shot of it. That was pretty awesome. Kind of put you in mind of a CZ target, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's clean right there. Good grouping, nothing but orange.
That's 10 yards.
That's what you want to see right there, buddy.
10.7 yards, so you know that's I mean, about halfway through that magazine I was getting excited. Like, I mean, I really like this thing, man. I mean, I don't know why it's such a struggle for me to say that. I really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I just talk so much smack about Taurus that, you know, I can just see people that have known me for a while watching this video and just laughing, you know. Like,
We've told so many people like, Taurus. Yeah.
like, I mean, I've actually, you know, berated people before for buying a Taurus, you know. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. And that was fun right there. I enjoyed that. Anytime you can shoot something that performs and doesn't malfunction on you and be that accurate with it, man, it makes it a good day at the range. Let's see if you can do the same on the lower target. I like this gun.
I know what you're taking to church next Sunday.
I like this gun.
Let's take a look at comparison. So you guys kind of saw the first one over here on the right, you know, good grouping, kept it all in the center in the orange. And then we come over here to the left, and I mean, just a exact replica. It's good shooting right there.
Almost exact.
Yeah, almost.
We're gonna put Trey on it and see if it, I mean, I'm just like, I'm not gonna cut cartwheels because, you know, I'm too fat for that. But
I don't even know how.
I want to cut a cartwheel. Like, I mean, I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to shoot. Honestly, I guess maybe because of the bigger size, it was more fun to shoot than the G2C. And again, the fact that I was shooting so accurate with it really makes it even more fun. But
we could do a thing where if we get 150 likes on this video, you do a cartwheel.
You know, I mean, it might be a while before we do any range videos, but because I'm gonna break something. All right, OT Ray, what you got?
All right, guys. Gosh, I hope I mean, like, I'm not gonna concede yet, but I definitely got some excuses already in mind. It's really windy.
That's your first one?
Yeah. Yeah, that wind, man.
That's terrible.
No, it's not that bad a wind. That was a bad shot. You don't have to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Take that one out if you don't want to.
Okay.
You know.
Well, you know, I will give Again, this is the first time he shot this gun. That's just real.
What's the first time you shot the gun?
First time I shot it, yeah. But you know, it comes back to what we've said so often, is that we know that the gun can be accurate. So many people say, well, how accurate is this gun? When the question they really should be asking is, I don't know, how accurate are you?
Right. What adjustment can you make to be accurate with it? Because
all guns I have found to be accurate, it's just, you know, different people, they fit their hands differently. Everybody's got different size hands, their left hand versus right hand. It's the first time you shot it. I've shot with Trey enough to know that most guns, if not all of them that he's had that he hasn't done well with, you know, we figured it out, you know. And so again, the grouping was pretty good. He was just pulling it a little bit. That's just a trigger issue. When he pulls the trigger, the gun pulls a little bit.
Yeah,
definitely something you can work out.
We'll see what we can do. Maybe make an adjustment. I like this trigger reset though.
You can hear it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not as pronounced as the Glock is, but you can definitely hear it.
Right.
Definitely done a lot better. I mean, like I say, you're still pulling it a little bit.
I made some adjustments.
You got more shots in the center. And again, if you continue to keep shooting this gun over and over, like we've preached so much about practice, 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 you would get that in. You would rein that in, no doubt. But anyway, so that is 15 is 30. 60 to 64 round.
I'm thinking in my mind like why it is that I'm not shooting fantastic with it, and I'm like, yeah, it's a stupid Taurus. But I mean, I can't, like, I don't feel great saying that though, because like I shot really well with the Taurus just now, you know.
Well, yeah, and you know, I've seen people that, now I wouldn't do this because I'm not a prick, but I have definitely seen people at the range before hear somebody complaining about a gun not shooting well or not being accurate, and you know, some prick come over and pick it up and, you know, shoot lights out with it. Yeah. Tell them like it is accurate, you know. I'm not that person. I'm not going to do that, even though I've thought about it a few times. So we are at 168. Have not had any issues. I did rapid fire one time with it, tried to shoot on the move a little bit just to see if I was still as accurate. I'm trying to contain my excitement about this gun, you know, because and the only reason is because I'm thinking of people in my life that is going to give me such grief.
Yeah.
And say things like, oh, every time you get a new pistol you say it's the best or whatever. No, I'm not saying it's the best. I mean, I can tell the metal quality from say a Glock or SIG or something like that. But again, we're talking about a potential less than $200 pistol. We're not talking about a $500–600 Glock or a $800 SIG. You know, on top of the fact that it's 180, 200, 225, depending on where you're at in the country and where you buy it at. It's super accurate, looks aesthetically well, you know, has some features that maybe some other higher priced guns do not. Yep. I really have enjoyed our time at the range with this gun. I know Trey enjoyed shooting it as well. He just doesn't seem to be at the moment quite as accurate, but I'm sure he'll pull that in, he'll rein that in.
It's about adjustments, you know.
Right. And so we're gonna put another magazine apiece, which will bring us right up to the 200 round range. And then, like I said, we're gonna get back out to the range and we're gonna put some more down range, and get a higher, capacity through it to give you guys a real test. So show them what's up, man.
I hope I hit something.
Yeah, you're gonna hit something.
I know I'm gonna hit something.
I got faith in it.
Thank you.
Something will be hit.
That's right.
I don't know what, but it's something's gonna be hit.
A cow in a pasture 10 acres over.
Mrrr.
Yeah.
You still did not do horrible. I mean, honestly, you hit the
I think I reeled it in even more, honestly.
you hit the same hole, well, 2 or 3 of the same holes 4 or 5 times, so you did miss one. I mean, who's to say what happens with all of that?
I mean, it could have hit the, the metal, and we just had a moment where we couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah, we was deaf for a moment.
Yeah. Who knows?
Okay.
Let's see how you do with it, I reckon.
All right.
You think you do better?
I feel like I might. But
I hope so.
who knows, man?
Get it?
I know I've had a lot of fun with it.
Hold on, let's just make sure he's lined up.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, he's just probably about 2 inches. There we go. That's better. All right. So you got to make sure.
That target around too.
I had that same problem.
I was pulling that one a little bit. But
We can take a look at our targets. We'll look at the worst of the two, I guess, first. I mean, you can't be 100% always perfect with everything, but like we were saying, adjustments. So in my first plate, I had a lot of them, low right, and a couple in the center. Brought it up just a little bit on the second time, but this time sort of bringing it in. Again, we're 10 yards out, which I'm not saying the bullet has fall, if any at all, from 10 yards out, but it's improvement, I guess. That's what you got to work on. You can't get so discouraged. You got to see the improvement and use it as motivation, I guess. But hold up, you just spray painted the lower ones.
Wait a minute,
what is
man.
up with that? I'm pretty sure I got accused of doing that earlier.
I think we're gonna edit this out because I done so well with it on the first shot. Well, actually, I've done so well with it until then. I let it get in my head. That's why they say a lot of times women, at least initially anyway, women are a better shot because they don't think about it. Men being men, they get up there and want to prove everybody they're the most accurate thing, and that they're
In Kingdom Come.
yeah, but anyway, I just can't say enough how much I enjoyed shooting that gun. I mean, I have the excitement level. You remember the day we was out here with the CZs?
Yeah.
And we just blasted the center out of the target, and
It was
I
so
got
much
so
fun.
excited and hyped up. I would do that today, but I hesitate because it is a Taurus. But it's still nonetheless fun. I had just as much fun.
It's a good gun. I really enjoyed shooting it.
But time will tell. Like I said, we're gonna bring these out to the range every single time, no matter, even if we're doing rifle videos. Every single time until one of them breaks or we run out of money to buy ammo, one or the other. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this today. We gave you an honest, fair assessment, and please like and subscribe to the channel. We can't say that enough. And thanks so much for watching and commenting.
2, 1.